banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will get the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing.
Turning it on! Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it on the option. He's into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to pass. It's Levin. He's going to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, beat a more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done, and they've been so good at it. It's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards, and looking to improve upon that this year.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Scanning the field, it's Levin. The short hands, it's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a heat. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. They're dealing with a second and long. Running inside. It's Berry. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Right on the money. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. LSU right back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs. It's Berry. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! Extra point here will tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finding open areas. And he could not get loose on the run. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the RPO, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll run the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's on the move. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Berry. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Levin. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He goes right back to the air. Makes the catch.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Berry. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running right, it's Durham. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Harris. They pick up the 1st down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, they're after him! And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Levin. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Here's a give to Durham. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now, they are playing with tons of confidence.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 8 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. To the air, it's Levin. Makes the grab. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running the red zone. It's Bishop. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the counter. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their... Oh, there he goes! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Vols want to move quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's caught downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Running inside, it's Bishop. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got...
Turning it on! He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. So this game not going to go all the way down to the wire as many expected. As we take a look at the scoreboard, top 12 teams in the country, and this result doubtless going to have an impact on those here late in the season. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Durham. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to Caden Durham. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Handoff, Caden Durham. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can...
Could be an alley. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Durham. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking wasn't outstanding.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Tackled there by the defense. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tennessee. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. The ball straight back for the touchdown.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On first down, it's Durham again.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
The give to Caden Durham. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The quarterback takes a knee.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch